Kinetic theory of gases. Mean free path is very important. So now I am going to discuss the mean free path. According to kinetic theory of gases, gas molecules move randomly in all directions having velocities from 0 to infinite. Gas molecules also collide with the other molecules and their collisions are perfectly elastic. So now considering kinetic theory of gases at a given temperature, suppose that this molecule is moving in this direction and after covering some distance this will collide at this point with this molecule, then this separation distance is known as free path. After perfectly elastic collision, this will again move in this direction and again at this point this will collide, so this distance is also known as free path. So each molecule covers various free paths in this way: lambda 3, lambda 4, lambda 5, lambda 6 and so on. So these small distances are known as free path. So the path covered by a gas molecule between any two successive collisions in a straight line is called the free path. Now on the basis of this free path we will find out the mean free path. The average distance travelled by a gas molecule between two successive collisions is called the mean free path and it is designated by lambda. So mean free path lambda equals to lambda 1 plus lambda 2 plus plus lambda n upon n, where n is total number of collisions. In another way, mean free path is calculated as S upon n, where S is total distance covered in total n collisions. So what is mean free path? Mean free path is average distance travelled by a gas molecule between two successive collisions. On the basis of this, we can find out the mean free time. The average time taken by a gas molecule between two successive collisions is called mean free time, tau, equals to lambda upon V var, where lambda is mean free path and B bar is average velocity of the gas molecule at a given temperature. Now there are some other formulas to find out the mean free path. So I will discuss some more formulas for the mean free path. Now I will find out Clausius expression for the mean free path. So in this, consider this diagram. In this diagram, this is a cylinder having d radius and length of the cylinder is equal to the V bar and v bar is also the velocity, average velocity of the gas molecule. Now consider that this cylinder is filled with the gas molecules, and suppose this central molecule will move in this direction, and all other molecules which are around this molecule will remain stationary. Then consider that this is the area of the cross section, pi d square, and this is also known as collision cross section for this molecule. So when this molecule will move in this direction and all other molecules of the gas around this molecule will remain stationary, so in this condition consider that n is number of molecules per unit volume in the cylinder, and v bar is average velocity of the gas molecule, and d is diameter of the gas molecule. Then number of molecules in the cylinder equals to pi d square v bar n. This is total number of molecules inside the cylinder, and when molecule A will move, then this molecule will collide with all other molecules. So number of collisions made by molecule A equals to pi d square v bar n, and these collisions are made in 1 second by the molecule A. So total distance covered in 1 second equals to v bar, which is the length of the cylinder also. Now we can find out mean free path lambda equals to v bar upon pi d square v bar upon n, which will give the value 1 upon pi d square n. So this is the required Clausius expression for the mean free path. Now other relation for mean free path is known as Maxwell's formula. In this, Maxwell considered that all molecules inside the cylinder are in motion, and also considering the Maxwell's law of distribution of molecular velocities, lambda equals to 1 upon root 2 pi d square n. So this relation is known as Maxwell's formula, and this is derived considering the motion of all the molecules, whereas in Clausius expression it is supposed that only one molecule will move and all other molecules around that molecule will remain fixed. Now considering the ideal gas equation PV equals to RT, another formula for the mean free path lambda equals to kT upon root 2 pi d square P, where P is pressure of the gas, T is temperature of the gas, and K is Boltzmann constant. So in this way we have derived formulas. Number 1, lambda equals to S upon n. Second formula, lambda equals to 1 upon pi d square, and third formula, lambda equals to 1 upon root 2 pi d square n, and fourth formula, lambda equals to kt upon root 2 pi d square p. Thank you.